Well, we are getting the first reports of a mass protest in Srinagar, which is the largest city in the region, that happened right after Friday prayers, where thousands of people marched towards downtown Srinagar, and they were met with live fire, tear gas and rubber-coated steel bullets. We understand that there have been some injuries. Some of them sustained pellet injuries, and they are admitted in Srinagar's largest hospital. Now, there have been sporadic protests in the last few days, ever since the government of India here in New Delhi decided to revoke Article 370 and strip the region of its economy and divide the region into two separate federally administered territories. There's a lot of discontent and anger among the people in parts of Indian administered Kashmir, which is under severe communication blackout, and also severe restrictions have been put in place. After the protests erupted in Srinagar, the curfew is back in place. It was eased earlier in the day to allow worshippers to go to their neighborhood mosques and offer their prayers. But after that, after these protests, the security restrictions were again put in place across South Kashmir, North Kashmir, and also parts of Srinagar.
What's the word now on restrictions?
Well, Samuel, the restrictions are back in place. Tens of thousands of Indian paramilitary soldiers and police officials from different parts of the country are stationed there to preempt any protests that might happen in different parts of the Indian administered Kashmir. But as we saw today, on Friday, there was a huge protest, the first biggest protest against the government's decision in Srinagar, the largest city of the region. The shops are still closed. People still don't have access to food and medicines. A curfew is still in place. Telephone lines are still blocked. Internet is still not working. People are queuing up in front of government offices and airports, the only few places where some phone lines are working, to speak to people outside the Indian administration.